Public Safety Committee meeting.
Got an agenda.
We do, is it, oh, we're not passing.
Let's just,
Here you go, sorry. Who all needs, I mean, last the agenda or?
yeah, this is the minutes.
That's from last week.
That's from last week. Oh, okay. There's that, got sign sheet. All right, so call meeting to order. We'll call roll. Bill Talley.
Here.
Jeff Long.
Here.
Brandon Boswell.
Here.
Lee Richards.
Here.
Greg Nivens. Greg Nivens is not here. Okay. All here with Greg. We have a forum. We have a motion to elect a chair.
Nominate Greg Nivens.
Okay.
Greg, is that okay? So we have a motion by Lee Richards for Greg Nivens. And seconded by Randall Boswell. All for?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, motion passes. All right. We have a motion to elect co-chair.
Nominate Lee Richards.
I'll take Phil Talley. There's a co-chair.
Well, I will withdraw my nomination.
So there's a motion on the table for Phil Talley, made by Lee Richards. For Philip, you all right with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And do we have a second?
I'll second.
Randall? All for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any nays? Motion passes. Randall says chair is not here, co-chair takes over. It is now your meeting.
Okay. Approved minutes of our last meeting dated September 6th. I need a motion on that.
Yes. Second.
Motion by Lee Richards, second by Jeff Long. Everybody say aye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nays? Passes. Update from the sheriff's department, roof repair quote, ECL body cameras and training grant.
Well, the roof repair, I've had a guy come look at the roof, he's not got back with me with his quote yet. The grants, we've got 2 grants, it's been approved and we're starting to spend. We'll be going with our first big grant, we were putting in a new reporting system. We'll be going live with it next Wednesday. We've been doing some training on it, and then they're coming in to do training 2 days, and then we're going live with it. So,
Recording systems?
no, our reporting system. We're
Reporting
Windsors,
system.
you use our lead, remember the Windsor system?
Yeah.
We've put in, it's ISOMs now, so, but it's a lot more to it, but we're going live with that. We've applied for a $10,000 training grant for the jail, so we're hoping that's going to come in. Our body cameras should be coming in about any time. Our radios that we got should be coming in the 17th. I've got a whole lot that's been going on the last little bit. We've got a big list. I know y'all approved several of the county vehicles to sell a while back. I've got an even bigger list of seized vehicles we're going to sell. And in that, there's 2 of the vehicles that we're going to keep and use for sheriff's department use. One of them being a Suburban that is excellent shape. We're going to use it for, like when our officers have to hold off somewhere for training, they get more than one, they take 4 or 5 in a Suburban. And then the other one, we'll probably use it for maybe narcotics use or something. We've been kind of busy.
Okay.
When they get your bid back, you know?
Do what?
When's they gonna get your roofing bid back?
He didn't tell me, because he looked at it last Friday evening. He said he would all right me, so I don't know, he didn't say.
Leak anymore? Did it leak anymore?
No, so I'll get with him.
Made late one last week, did they?
No, we had nothing to call it to it. But I'm afraid it will. We're just pulling it away from the wall.
I'll be ready for saying bye.
Do what?
I mean, radio, you want to get it?
think I got 10,
Oh,
10 brand new radios.
that's it. Good deal. You're needing another.
Yeah, glad we need those,
Good.
because I'm running on a borrowed radio from 911.
Great.
No, just go ahead with the motion and then.
Okay, update for ambulance service. Bids were open at the budget committee for the office trailer on September 20th. Tim Morgan recommends that we go with the bid received on the 20th because their option is more expensive.
We opened bids, and I had another option we were looking at, so we didn't take any action. Come to find out, that option was quite a bit more expensive, so we'll have to go back to the budget committee and just let them approve that bid on the next budget committee for that trade.
I'll make a motion to send it back to the bid back to the budget committee.
Motion to Randall Boswell.
I second.
Kevin Long. Everybody say yes.
Yeah, what was that?
Any nays?
If you, right now, if you don't vote on it, I mean, if it goes back to budget committee, right now, the budget committee is scheduled for after court, so it'll push it up another month.
So probably gonna try to get it in there for me.
Well,
Can we just send it to full court?
can this meeting, you send it to the full court? Okay, well, I'll just make a motion, to send that motion, I'll make a motion to send it to full court.
I second it.
Okay. Everybody say aye.
So the motion is to send this to county court.
Yeah.
And Jeff, 2 seconds. there.
Yes, I did.
Motion Randall, Jeff, second.
Oh,
Got that. So number 7, approve resolution 2022 M1702 to waive debit credit card fees for Overton County Medical Services.
we started doing debit and credit cards here a few months ago. With that, we get quite a few from the health insurance companies. They pay us with the debit cards, they send us a paper of a debit card. With that, they don't charge any fee, or they don't put the fee on that card. So in order for us to do fees, we have to set up 2 different systems in the computer. So we haven't been charging a fee to the people who pay their bills that way because it's a service, it's not a tax or a fee or anything like that. And I'd like to go ahead and get that approved that way, so we're not having, I don't think it's fair for the insurance companies not to pay the fee, and then we're charging the people of the county the fee for what.
What is the fee? Is it 3%?
It's 2.5, something like that. Last month, I think, our fee ended up being about $69 is what they charged us for what we've been doing. But the insurance companies, when they send that, they pay just for what the charge was, so they don't add the fee to it. So, like I said, I don't think it's right for us to charge the people of the county the fee if we're not charging the insurance companies the fees.
And we, this resolution was drafted from the county attorney, and they used, White County as an example.
That's fine with me.
Yeah. It's, I don't think we're.
That extra 3%.
I don't think we already charged a fee for.
I'll make a motion.
No, motion.
I'll second.
Please make a motion, and second by Randall, and everybody say aye. Any nays? Okay, number 8, assistant director position at the ambulance service.
We've been trying for some time to get an assistant director's position put in at the ambulance service. I'm getting up there in years, and I've had to spend a couple of times in the hospital, and we've not had anybody to really be able to come in and take over. And like I said, I'm getting in years, getting about ready to retire, so I'd like to bring in the assistant director and train them before I leave, to help do this, is what I'd like to do, and it's been put in the budget this year, so we just need to start the process, however y'all wanna do it, hire that position if we can.
So you're just asking to bring somebody in to train them?
You'll have to hire them however you wanna hire them.
We'll have to post it and put it in the paper and run it.
Yeah, we'll just have to put a position out there and then, like I say, run the paper, see who's interested, put in applications and resumes and go from there. I mean, you know, it'll be somebody will hire and then Jim will train them. We'll just be hiring them for the training. It'll be a full-time position.
And the public safety along with Jim will do the interview.
And it'll be, everybody will need to go out on runs and stuff, you know. Jim needs to write out the criteria that he wants
I've got a job description for.
before we put it out for whenever we get ready to put it out. You know, put it out hard.
Are you gonna do this quickly right now, or?
I
would've liked to
I
do it.
personally feel the quicker the better, but now that's just my opinion.
This ain't, I mean, this is something that we can appoint who we want instead of having a job application out there. If there's somebody that's been there for a while that can move up into that position, am I not correct on that?
That's up to y'all, as far as that's.
Well, we
Better open it up just for,
yeah, or, I mean,
Well, we might just go to the
to
OC.
keep out of trouble
Yeah.
with the feds, you know.
We got to, we're an equal opportunity.
Mother equal opportunity, you know,
Yeah.
no discrimination, made sex, religion, blah, 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 you know, so we, I mean, you know, we better at least post it and,
I went through the process when I was hired.
yeah.
Yes, and tell us about that.
What do you mean, tell us about that?
Public safety,
The Public Safety Committee is the one that interviewed, I think there was 7 or 8 at the time, and they interviewed.
We can, the public safety committee can take, along with Jim, and if they, 10 people apply, look at them and say, okay, we're gonna interview these 3. You know, you don't have to interview all of them, you can if you don't, you know, you
So
don't.
the workers can apply for this too, if they're.
Anybody with the qualifications, that's
Right, okay.
so the applications come to you, Jim, or they come to me? And
I think it
sort
would be
through?
better for them to come to your office rather than me.
If they come to me and it say, let's 10, and then I get down to 3, narrow it down to 3, and then the 3 come here, or all 10 come here.
That's,
Well, I know when we hired one time, we had like 5, 6, and we interviewed all of them.
Okay.
You know, I mean, but we have our people just interviewed part of them, you know.
Would be
But
better.
we could, you know, interview all of them, give them 15 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay.
And that way they could,
That's right.
discriminate.
That's it. That's the main thing.
You know how they are this day and time.
It'll be,
Look at somebody. right there.
today's Tuesday, we'll get it out to the paper, next week, be in next week's paper.
Jim, you get him the job description by next week, and then come
Yeah.
by.
I've already
And
got
then
it.
come by here and pick up the job description, come by over, and you give it to him over, and then he goes,
We can do that either way.
which way we
just
can
have
do it.
available both places.
Have them available both places.
Any other discussion on the assistant?
Okay, move on to 10, schedule the next meeting. Oh, yeah, you'll be, new business, you'll be.
We do get the new roof put on the ambulance service as well, it's been replaced. So,
They don't want a job.
yeah, looks awful good.
So quick.
Yeah, they come in and
I was
did,
gonna say they didn't do a good job, tell me, and I told the lady,
they removed the shingles and put the shingles on in a day's time, and there was 80 square.
That's good.
We seen them, and I mean, it's just like, they going through shingles and flying everywhere, and I'm like, oh,
Okay.
any new business? Besides-
Not unless the new members have questions for me. Like I said, we've been busy. We did 5 transfers last time. So, collections are good, Tommy says.
did you get the other ambulance ordered?
I have ordered, update on the ambulance, let's just do that. We ordered one last year, and they were hoping to have it delivered, about this time. But they came back and pushed it back to July of 2023 when they said it would be delivered. They updated that and said Ford's not been real accurate when chassis become available, so we could get that before that. But I have also ordered 2 more that they said delivery would be in 2024 or 2025 is when we will get the delivery on those. But they have been ordered as well.
Anything else?
Yeah.
And we can't schedule this meeting on the same day as the highway, because we had already had another meeting on the 10th. Unless you want to go at 6.
But it is. You got another meeting beside the highway property committee.
There's an ethics committee meeting on the 10th at 5, and the highways is at 5:30.
Okay. Anybody want to do it at 6 or what?
Okay.
While we're out here.
I'm game, ready to come back in.
6 o'clock,
Yes, it's not like.
6 o'clock?
you good?
I'm
6
good.
o'clock on the 10th?
I'll be here with ethics.
I ain't scared, that's good.
Well, I
6
depend
o'clock.
on the-
Huh?
It would probably depend on how long it's gonna be, how many candidates you get, you know,
Right.
right, so. You shouldn't, if you don't, you ain't gonna interview that night, are you?
No,
You won't
no.
interview that night.
No, this will be another meeting.
No.
We'll run it through the paper for 2 weeks and then see who we got.
It won't be on that night.
No, not interviewing on the 10th, but just our next meeting will be on the 10th. So 11, 10, 22 at 6 p.m.
Okay, and then we have a motion to adjourn.
Got it.
Second. Oswald made it, Lee Richards second. Everybody say aye.
Aye.
Nay. Okay.
All right, meeting's adjourned.